I turned Monopoly into an RPG and convinced 4 of my YouTube friends to play D&D with me. But what they don't know is they'll have to learn how to use their class abilities, role-playing, and good old-fashioned capitalism if they hope to win. But little do they know, they'll also have to face against the... Ooh, almost spoiled it. Anyway, enjoy. The objective of this game is that you will be acquiring gold. Gold is life. And if you run out of gold, you die. You'll want to spend gold to earn gold, but you also have unique abilities related to your class, and I encourage you to use those abilities. We will teach you those abilities as we go along.
You didn't say I was gonna have to do math.
No. I will be the tallier. I will tally all the numbers.
All right.
So everybody starts with 1,500 gold. So the turn order is Taron, Baron, Val, Skyler.
I am off to an auspicious start.
I have no idea what to expect, and it kind of scares me.
I think it has to be green cross or it's a Geneva Convention violation.
If it's a red cross, it's a trademark violation of the American Red Cross. That's
even worse.
Yeah.
So
that might actually get you penalized.
So Taron, in this game's mechanics, you have to roll to move. So you will roll 2 6-sided dice. My question is, would you like to use any abilities before you roll? You can use abilities either right before you start your roll to move, or you can use them right after you roll to move.
Hide?
You would like to hide. Oh, you did it yourself. I will take your. I will totally take your roll. 6 + 2 is 8.
I like yours better though.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope, I will move you. I don't think I gave any of you control. So I have moved you across.
I can't see where we're going either.
I'm aware.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Taron.
Oh god.
Taron, you are actively hiding.
Oh, yes.
Let's see here. I want a invisible.
Baltic Village.
As you sneak past various towns and villages, you arrive at a place called Vermont Village. You see between the buildings a man running towards you, crying out, "Help us! Help us! Please save us from this terrible monster!" And there you see, emerging from the bushes, pops out a little snarling goblin with a single heart of HP. He approaches you, snarling, looking about. However, the goblin does not appear to notice you because you are hiding. Hiding allows you to ignore the result of whatever space you land on, but you can still decide to come out of hiding. What do you do?
Well, we're gonna backstab and poke the goblin. I'm sure.
Backstab allows you to deal 3 hearts of damage, but because you are coming out of hide, it automatically hits.
That's 2 more than he's got HP. That's a good sign.
Exactly. The goblin had 1 HP. You automatically hit. You've used your backstab. You come out of hide, and you kill the goblin.
You're all so welcome. Is this village for sale?
So, as you kill the goblin, the mayor then looks around and sees the goblin dead at both of your feet, and he goes, "Thank you so much! Would you like to buy us for 100 gold pieces?"
What do you know? I'm just in a buy-in mood, and I pull out my sack of gold.
All right, you have purchased Vermont Village for 100 gold pieces. You are now the proud adventuring hero of Vermont Village.
You know, I think you ought to name this Capitalism and Crusades just to make Twitter really
Oh
happy.
my god. Please do. Please do. Oh, that's such a perfect name.
Capitalism.
Especially
So-
considering the original name of this game was Leases and Landlords.
Since all right, fine. Since you guys have figured out my little plan, here I guess I can show maybe. We'll reveal the rest of the board as we go along.
Yes,
I'll
please.
But I will reveal the center. I'll go ahead and reveal to you the center of the board.
Real estate fog of war.
D&D But Actually.
All right.
I don't know whether to be mad or absolutely in awe that you managed to make me play fucking Monopoly after almost a decade of avoiding it.
Baron, what would you like to do?
Let's roll the dice.
Let's roll to move. You get a 4. You arrive you happen to manage to land on bad directions and must pay 200 gold pieces in money to reroute yourself. So
I rolled a 12 on my D12 roll for my hex crawl.
Val, What would you like to do?
All right. What does Dimension Door do?
Would you like to use Dimension Door right now?
Sure.
Okay. You activate.
Teleport to Boardwalk Village.
You-
Boardwalk Castle.
You activate.
I wanted to
Dimension Door.
Dimension Door to the treasure.
Okay.
But
okay.
sure.
However, what it's actually going to do is
Do die.
a blue portal appears right in front of you. However, it is completely black and solid, and you cannot pass through it at this time.
Huh.
However, you can still use the ability Dimension Door. We will now
All
move.
right.
You got a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You arrive at a highway. As you begin to cross Reading Road, you see a group of bandits approaching you. They stand in your way, and one of them says, "Hey, we're looking for a new leader. Would you like to buy Reading Road for 200 gold pieces?"
I mean, how can I say no to such entrepreneurial spirit? I'm absolutely going to buy Reading Road.
Works for me. And he then hands you the deed to Reading Road. You are now the bandit captain of Reading Road.
Incredible.
Are there any physiological side effects to spending money since it's also our HP?
No. Just
I spent $200 and my tummy hurts.
Your ear falls off.
Well, I too have been playing some Baldur's Gate, so I'm going to guidance myself before anything.
Okay, you use guidance. We roll. A 10. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And let me just reveal the area a little bit.
You're almost visiting. Oh, yeah, in the dungeon or just visiting.
Just visiting my dad.
All right. As you arrive to the outskirts of what looks to be like a terribly large dungeon, you do see somebody, looks like the silhouette of a person deep within. Feminine in form, but otherwise she doesn't seem to notice you. Do you do anything, or do you just simply pass on by?
I'm gonna say what's up.
She turns around and looks at you, and you see she looks like some sort of rich noble daughter. But as she approaches you, she goes, "Help me! Get me out of here! Either roll doubles or pay $50 or find the get out of jail free card!"
I mean, everyone but me. Oh no, Baron lost some money too. Yeah, I'll go $50 in the hole to help this upstanding dungeon stranger.
Okay. You spend $50 to open the dungeon entrance, and she runs out and she hugs you and says, thank you so much!"
Nope, don't even worry about it, dog.
You now have a noble daughter following you around.
Nice. Have
So
a red-headed assistant
you
follows
just
you around.
you have to like hang out all the time now.
Taryn, would you like to use any abilities?
I guess I'll try out Dash.
Okay. With you dash, you roll double the dice to move, but also you can choose where you would like to land on this, what space you'd like to land on within the rolled result.
Oh,
That's
okay.
nice.
You have a 13.
So, yeah, I'm gonna say the treasure spot looks cool.
As you pass by, I'm like, hey, Darren.
Too busy running. Yeah.
Let me see here. I actually have a card deck.
I found a lady.
Let's go by. I'm laughing at how the spaces are literally just the same, but just village.
Are you gonna get sued for this?
What are you talking about? I spent at least like twice as long as Taryn has used to make Vagabond, so this is a labor of love.
Yeah, this is the product of your efforts?
This is original. This is what I'm going to be kickstarting. Coming soon to a Kickstarter near you. 2d6 to move is, nobody's ever done 2d6 to move. Don't, Hero Quest doesn't count. You suddenly arrive upon a blade that is embedded into a stone. It is a perfectly shaped dagger. It looks like to be glowing with some magical sort of aura. As you touch it, it suddenly glows in a bright green aura. The weapon has chosen you, and it has morphed into the perfect weapon that you can possibly imagine for your abilities. You now have a magic weapon, and you now deal double damage whenever you attack.
Hey.
However, this weapon can be dropped and or stolen.
No.
Oh, that's fun.
Okay.
Who's gonna steal from the thief?
Okay.
Why steal it when you just keel and then take it?
If someone like lands on my space or something, it can be
we haven't seen what happens when another player lands on another player's space.
Okay.
PvP inbound.
Yeah.
Stop trying to anticipate the rules, game designer.
You have to go past to go to get your abilities back, I bet.
Oh.
Baron,
okay.
what would you like to do?
Let's roll them.
Nobody's rolled doubles yet. 7.
7.
As you arrive, you see that it's actually quite a peaceful town. Predominantly in the center of the village square, you see this massive, white, polished church building. And as you go in, the priest there welcomes you and says, "Hail there, adventurer! It is I, the local priest of St. Charles. I am here to cure you of any ailments that you might have on your journeys. Tell me, do you have any ailments?"
Yes, I am deficient of numerous land titles and deeds. For sale.
Well, it just so happens that we are selling St. Charles entirely for 140 gold pieces.
Like the guy?
Yes, I would love to purchase this for 140 gold pieces. Does Action Surge let me go again?
Action Surge does let you go again.
Oh, let's do it.
Okay, you Action Surge and you roll again.
Yep. I'll purchase my home village.
As you arrive to Tennessee Village, you see a very quaint inn, and as you enter upon therein, you see that all the villagers are surrounding by this single person, a young man, dapper-looking man in a very bardic-looking hat. He then turns to you and says, "Oh, hello there. It is I, Michael Gelfie."
What?
Who?
Michael Gelfie?
"Greeting, adventurers. It is I, Michael Gelfie. I am a traveling bard on a mission to tell everyone the wonders of Opus. I will gladly hand over this village to you for free if you would only listen to my tale. What say you?"
I would be more than happy to listen to a 60-second ad read for Described,
Excellent.
sponsored by Opus.
Excellent. I am the legendary composer for the great and powerful Describe, the only tool you need to run your tabletop games. Describe provides thousands of descriptions, dozens of battle maps, and the wonders of Opus, a web app which allows you to customize your own scenes and descriptions, ambient sounds, and my sick beats. He then gives you Tennessee Avenue, or Tennessee Village for free.
That is so perfect.
Oh.
This is amazing. I hope Boardwalk is an ad read for me.
Miss Val, what would you
Yes.
like to do?
I think I'm just gonna roll.
Miss Val rolls. Ooh, you roll doubles. You get a random encounter as you are wandering upon the road with your newly established bandit captain title. You see a robed man approaches you wearing a funny-looking tattoo on his hand. He tells you about this great community of people that is over at Indiana Village. And what do you know? The next thing you know, you are there, arriving at Indiana Village with him.
Hey, you did make it to Gen Con.
So, let's see here.
I'm gonna cry.
As you arrive at Indiana Village, you see that this robed man has very many more other robed individuals here. They all have a tattoo of a tentacled faced skull on their right hands. They come up to you and say, "Hey, would you like to buy our humble little village if you would just join our cult?"
I'm already currently bandit captain. Can I be both bandit captain and cult leader? Because I think it's a great combo.
The cultists look at each other and they shrug their shoulders. Sure!
Awesome! Here, take my money.
Okay. You purchase. You also, a skull-shaped tattoo appears on your hand.
Yes. This game is allowing me to live out my wildest dreams. It's incredible.
Be a bandit cult leader of a
220.
Bandit cult leader, yeah. It's everything I ever wanted.
All right, Miss Val, you rolled double, so you get to go again. Would you
Oh,
like to use
that's
any
great.
Would you like to use any abilities? You still have Dimension Door on the table.
I'm assuming that Dimension Door is going to bring me back to the first door.
I mean, you won't know until you try.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll again.
Okay, you roll again.
Yeah.
3. You arrive at Atlantic Village. You see a very quaint village with a very large manor where the mayor seems to reside. As he hails you, he calls out to you, goes, "Hello there, fellow hero. I'm looking for somebody to sell this place to. However, I want to sell it to somebody who will show my son the world. Can you take my son and show him the whole world?"
You're gonna get a boy.
Oh my god. Is he also a ginger? You
Uh,
know what? Never mind. I'll take him. It's fine.
Val, you can't just ask people if they're a ginger. Come on.
What is the make and model of the boy?
You have acquired
Make and model of the boy.
You have acquired a small son. You've acquired a small lad.
Oh, it's amazing. I promise you, I'm gonna raise him well. I'm gonna raise him in the knowledge of the awesome cult to a unnamed tentacled entity.
I give him 2 turns.
Be hopeful, please. This is my child
as
now.
you leave with the boy, the mayor waves you down. You do not own Atlantic Village just yet. He says, "Now remember, don't let him die, and don't let him get kidnapped."
Okay, so how long do I need to keep him alive for?
You can just show him the whole world.
Okay, amazing.
I bet
I'm
that
going
means you gotta
to-
take him around.
Can I
once.
set the dimension door here? I'm gonna put
Yeah.
dimension door here.
Yeah, you can dimension door here.
I just need all of you to know that if something happens to this child during this game, the repercussions will go beyond the duration of this game.
If I start my own cult in honor of your service, I will strike this child down.
Put him
I
in the
think-
portal.
I think
All right.
my lady would beat your kid.
The second dimension door appears, and suddenly you can now see to the other side. However, you are not forced to go in, but these 2 tiles are now connected.
You can lie to the mayor.
Anyone and all people can cross into the portal while they are at
Oh
it.
shit! But I have the child, so I'm
You
fine.
still have the child.
Right?
That
For
ends
now.
ends your turn. Skyler, what would you like to do?
All right. I'm just gonna roll. Yeah.
Okay. You rolled a 6. You arrive at St. James Village.
As a man of the cloth, I seek shelter with the local establishment.
Unlike St. Charles with a beautiful white sepulchre church, you see what looks like to be a sagging, run-down, old, dilapidated building that was once a place of worship. However, there is nothing left here besides empty graves, save for one. And you see crawling out of the dirt, shambling towards you, is looks like to be a man, a very well-dressed, undead zombie. As he moans and limps towards you, he goes, "Where is my bride? My bride!" He holds out his arms. You can't tell if it's either for an embrace or an threatening attack. What do you do?
I'm gonna try to cast Cure Wounds on him to make him better.
Oh.
Hug the zombie.
Okay.
Hello.
You are reaching out with Cure Wounds to the zombie. You then give the zombie $100.
Now, I want you to go find yourself a bride. I want you to come by it honest. All right. I want you to make your way in the world. Don't come.
Where's my bride?
That's not how it works, bud. You don't just get to.
In his rage, he attacks you.
All right.
You attack back.
Yeah. All right, Bernadette. Watch this. What's your name? I don't even know your name.
You didn't even got her name. But
What do you know?
All right, this is actually our first D20 roll here for this. So you're at St. James. That is a DC. You must be the DC 12 to attack the zombie. He currently has 2 HP.
That's 100 gold.
You have failed. He zombie then strikes you with his newfound extra $100 that you gave him. You now lose $100 for being hit.
Man, embarrassing me in front of Bernadette.
Is our hell. Okay.
That now ends your turn.
Just so everybody knows, it's not Final Fantasy rules with healing magic and the undead.
Yeah.
All right, Taron, what do you do?
Laugh
Yes,
at the
you can
chaos I hear coming from a tile behind me and go for that
Help!
short rest. Yeah.
Okay. You rolled a 7. You arrive at Illinois Village.
Hey.
You pass Baron and Michael Gelfie. It is thick with dense foliage and underbrush, and suddenly you feel like you are being watched. But as you arrive on the outskirts of Illinois Village, you see the villagers all cowering inside their homes, peering out from behind one of the foggy windows. One holds up a finger, shh, and points behind you as you turn and see as I get the token out, an owlbear appears. He seems ready to kill you. What do you do?
I look at my newly found magical dagger and immediately am just like, this is my calling, and go for it.
With your magic dagger.
Hey, oh!
Good thing you had advantage.
The owlbear strikes you, and you lose $100.
Ooh.
100 gold pieces, rather.
I like calling them dollars.
You can now choose, however, Taron, to push your roll. You can choose to make another attack, but it costs you $50 regardless of the result.
50 gold pieces.
50 gold pieces, yes, correct. Absolutely.
I'm going to trust in my dagger and go for its throat again.
All right, you lose an extra 50 gold pieces, but you roll with advantage. A 16 and a 14. You strike the owl. He has 3 hit points, and you hit him for 2. What are we thinking so far, ladies and gentlemen?
Oh, so other people can come in and finish off the kill. And then
wow.
Oh!
I have no idea what you're talking about.
There are, you have some very, very fun twists on...
Don't say the name of the game. Don't say the name of the game.
Don't speak its name! Capitalists
Or a
and...
game that was originally known as Leases and Landlords.
Yeah, see, if it were actually just turned into the name of, whatever, I guess, D&D edition, I can't help but think it would just be that game with...
I think there is one of those.
Is there... But there's, like, no new mechanic to it?
Right, yeah, it's just
Yeah,
like
see that-
Fantasy Indiana Village.
Yeah, instead of a rebrand, it's actually like, oh, these are fun ideas for how the classes could actually work in Monopoly.
Look, you can play as Chris Pratt's guitar.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah,
not Chris Pratt, other one, Chris Pine.
I think if Dimension Door is going to function the way that I think it's going to function, I think Wizard is very good in this game.
Baron, what do you do?
Question. Let's roll the dice. I want to go for that owlbear. 4.
Get a random encounter.
Excellent.
As you head over to this random encounter space, Michael
Oh,
Gelfi
you
follows
get
you and
to
says,
keep him?
Michael Gelfi follows you and says, but wait, not only does Opus contain hundreds of pre-made scenes for practically any environment, but you can also create your own scenes and share them with the Described community.
God bless.
I think if you let him die before the ad read is over, deficiency and breach of contract.
Yeah.
You decide to make a bet with your fellow adventurers. Race to the short rest space. If you lose, you must pay each player 50 gold pieces. But if you win the race, they must all pay you 50 gold pieces.
Sounds like a
We
good
have
bet
to
to me.
land on it.
Land
to
on it, like
land
not.
on it.
Oh.
You cannot pass it, you
not
must
pass
land
by it.
on it. Whoever reaches the short rest space first.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just like, man, I'm fighting the bear over here, okay?
Okay.
I'm trying to keep a child alive.
All right, that ends your turn, I believe, unless there's any...
Trying to keep the ad sponsorship paying.
Yeah.
Is there any other
think-
ability you want to use, Baron?
I'm paying a vampire to kill me?
Let's see. I have second wind and extra attack, so I'm good.
Skyler, I will admit I did make a slight mistake with guidance. We'll go ahead and just say that you go ahead and trigger guidance now. What do you like to do?
I'm gonna hit the vampire. Wait, hold on. Sidebar with Bernadette. All right, hey. This is kind of a weird question, but bear with me. We haven't known each other that long. Okay, cool. Are you perhaps interested in like marrying this guy?
Well,
I don't know. I mean, maybe if he romanced me a little, I think I need to hear what's I think I need to hear a few pretty words first.
He's dressed really nice.
Where's
He
my
is.
bride?
He's saying bride. That's like a nice word, I think.
It's not really a turn on just yet.
So, Skyler, do you want to roll to try to riz these two together, or you want to roll to attack the zombie, or would you like to run away?
I think you should. I think you should try and like coach him.
I'm gonna turn to the zombie and I'm gonna be like, listen, man, if you want her to be into you, you're gonna have to break out some other lines. So where's my bride? Like, that's so whatever the current year is
So, like,
minus 20.
Genghis Khan.
Yeah, that's
Dated?
It's like 1452, bro.
Under the circumstances, you will roll as normal. However, you will add guidance, which adds a d4 to your roll.
okay.
Nat 20!
I don't need it.
This is
Try
completely
again, man. You got this.
Where bride is, and he reaches out for the woman that you rescued from the dungeon.
Oh, that's all I ever wanted to hear.
They begin to make out excessively, so much that we cannot show it here on screen. Congratulations, you may now buy St. James Place as a wedding gift.
All right. I do that.
You deduct 180 gold pieces.
All right. I'd like to think of myself as a pretty chill landlord. If y'all need anything, don't.
Just aggressive.
Yeah, all right. Throwing a blanket over them. Raise property value a little bit. I'm broke.
I'm actively starting to sweat.
Okay. Taron,
All right.
you're currently in lock with an owlbear.
Oh, I am. That's right. Yeah, we're just gonna go for another attack. Oh, come on!
Well, as the resident combat expert of this game so far, you should try to find him a wife.
I've got a wife for him here. That's the new name of my dagger.
The wife.
Bear wife.
Yeah, the bear wife. Yeah. And can I push that, or is that like a once?
You may certainly push.
Oh, we're pushing that.
Okay, you roll again with advantage. A 15.
Hey.
That'll win. You're down to $1,100, but you slay the owlbear.
Yeah, I just raise my hands, just ta-da! With bear wife in my hand, raised high up to the sky. And I pull out my sack of gold, and I'm like, now who can I buy this village from?
They all start flooding out there, and you start pouring your 240 gold pieces worth at them.
Good night, bear husband.
Baron, it is your turn.
Let's roll the dice.
All right. As you roll the dice, you get a 10. You
And-
finally get to see more of the board. Yes.
Go to dungeon.
You begin to head towards North Carolina Village. And as you're heading towards North Carolina Village, Michael Gelfie says, "But wait! There's more! If you unsure about committing to such a powerful investment that is described, I, Michael Gelfie, will allow you and all who hear my tale to double their trial period should they utter the secret password, Deficient Master. That's one word, Deficient Master, at checkout for an entire free month of all of Describe. Link in the description below." And he disappears. Puff of smoke.
Oh, you finished his ad read. I feel like I need to email Describe and have them cut me in on that because
As you arrive in North Carolina, you see this whole village is now owned by a miserable, stinking, filthy, giant troll.
Oh, God.
The troll has 3 hit points. What do you do?
I bid it a good day and
Okay.
ask it how its day is going.
Oh, the troll looks at you and he eyes you with beady little eyes and he goes, "You a fighter. We must fight." What do you do?
Have it your way.
All right, you attack. You
More
fa-
like 5, Tur.
Can I use extra attack and attack again?
You certainly may. That is what extra attack does. You roll again. You roll a 6 and failed.
Oh my gosh.
You're losing $200 in this exchange, but would you like to push your roll?
Heck yeah, I would.
All right, you are spending $250 to push your roll. I rolled with advantage accidentally. Let's reset that.
I really liked that 17 though.
I will give you the 17. I will give you the
okay.
17. You hit him once.
I guess that's all of my actions and abilities. So, Val, you're up.
You still have second wind.
What does that do?
I mean, you have to use second wind to know what it does.
Okay. Well, then let's use second wind. Let's find out what it does.
Second wind, you roll a d4. You gain $40.
Oh, okay.
Gold pieces?
It is now Miss Val's turn.
If I pass through where Baron is, so I gotta fight as well.
No, you'd have to land on it.
Got a child with me. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna roll.
Okay. You roll. You also still have 2 abilities on the field. 11. Ooh. Arrive at Park Palace.
Oh.
Park Palace. Arousing tax.
I was having a So, you arrive at Park Palace. You suddenly see, owning this place, hovering several feet off the ground with many tentacled eyeballs, a beholder.
Do you happen to be the entity that my cult is dedicated to?
Ooh, I'm unsure. This actually, I would actually let you roll for this.
Are you my dad?
Can I show him my tattoo and be like, "Oh my gosh, I'm actually the leader of your cult. Is it so funny running into you?"
I will say, under the circumstances, I will let you roll with advantage. So,
Awesome. Can
you
you
must
roll
beat a
for me?
16.
Oh
I think
no!
I'm your biggest fan.
He
I
eyes
got a
you.
tattoo for you, man.
He eyes you.
Sad.
He looks at your hand with the many eyes, then he shakes his head, and then he's going to attack you. You lose.
Can I magic missile?
Unfortunately, you typically could. However, its giant center eye prevents you from using any abilities.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Nice tattoo, poser.
You take a bite and lose 100 gold pieces.
Name 3 of my eye stalks.
There's also
Skyler's turn. What do you do?
Well, I'm on this lonesome road once more. I'm gonna roll to move.
Okay.
ooh.
11. You arrive at Ventor Village. And at Ventor Village, you suddenly see that the village is completely encased in webbing. A giant spider appears.
How big we talking?
We talking at least the size of a small cottage. And by small cottage, I mean 2 HP.
Like hatchback with the hatch open.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
She skitters to you.
Hello.
What do you do?
Are you perhaps familiar with the Gospel of Saint? What's the dilapidated place,
James.
Saint James? The Gospel of Saint James.
This thing doesn't seem to understand you.
Divine intervention.
All right. What number would you like to roll on the die?
A 20.
Okay. Suddenly, its eyes go crystal clear as if some newfound intelligence has touched it. And it says,
Why, yes, I have heard of the Gospel of St. James. A fellow brother in Christ. Well, come on in. Would you like to buy the village for 260 gold pieces?
That seems a fair price for we two men of the cloth web.
The cloth web.
Excellent.
You've got yourself a deal. I hold out a hand to shake and then kind of withdraw it.
He shakes with one of her many legs.
You may have just added on a whole new domain to like your god's portfolio there with spiders.
That'll come in handy later.
So I couldn't remember if we were always house ruling this with the game which shall not be spoken, but how can you trade with this, or was that like not a part?
No, you
of
could.
it?
You can freely trade properties. Yes. I'm also ruling too that you don't have to have a monopoly to build houses, but you would have to land. You can build houses freely if you have a monopoly, but if you land on the space that you own, regardless if you have a monopoly or not, you can invest and build a house there.
Okay.
Regardless of whether or not you have a but actually.
Yes. So, that ends your turn. Congratulations. So, are we all feeling pretty comfortable with the rules in the game so far?
Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm now going to F them up.
Are we going to the Shadowfell now?
The board flips upside down.
Coming across the horizon, great, giant, leathery wings shattering the realm. As it lands upon the long rest space, you see the great capitalist dragon.
Surely, if we give the dragon our gold, he will create more jobs.
Player 5 has entered the game. Monopoly, adult capitalist dragon.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Just add in
Fly, breath attack, and legendary resistance. Hell yes.
No.
If Monopoly is defeated, by defeated I mean he runs out of money, you will all win collectively.
Oh.
So we all go around the board one time, and then Monopoly appears.
We only went around the board one time because I was getting bored. I was hoping it would be a little faster, but it's Monopoly with extra steps. So therefore, this is where we are at. So he will go last. We will start at the top of the round with Taron.
I'm starting to rethink killing that owlbear. Left him some obstructions. Well, I'm gonna wait until Val slaughters that beholder over there until I start making some trade propositions. We're gonna just roll for it.
You arrive at Pacific Village.
Woo.
Yeah, but which village specifically?
Okay. So, as you arrive to... Gosh. As you arrive to Pacific Village, you see standing there a very worrisome mayor, but he then looks around and says, "You there! I need your help! You must save my daughter! She is trapped into the dungeon!"
Oh my! What dungeon where?
The dungeon at the opposite end of the world! You must go and save her and bring her back to me, and I will let you purchase Pacific Village.
Did she have red hair?
Yeah? You found her?
I have heard of her.
Well, if you find her, bring her back immediately. Whoever brings her back, I will gladly give my village away to.
Ooh, I will keep that in mind. You sure you wouldn't take gold instead?
No, only my daughter's safety is what matters me more than gold.
That is truly admirable. Okay.
Make our way back to St. James and find a corpse.
And the corpse's wife.
Yeah.
You know what? It was a cleric that sold her. It might be a clerik that can undo this. All right.
All
I
right.
bet they're fine.
Baron, as you are fighting with these terrible trolls, it does what trolls does and heals 1 heart.
Oh no!
Oh.
And
What do you
nobody has
do?
fire. I'm gonna run. Can I run? Or
You
does
can
it
just
chase me?
no. He will not. He will not chase you. You will. You basically just skip this place. You cannot buy it, and that troll just still stays there. So you may roll
let's
again.
get out of here. Let's get out of here.
You rolled a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you land on Val's spot. As you arrive to Park Palace, you see that there's a great commotion happening inside. As you rush in, you now see what looks like to be a fellow wizard and a small boy fighting against a giant beholder. What do you do?
I call out to the beholder. If I start my own cult in honor of your service, I will strike this child down. Do you agree? Do you accept to give me your power and the title or the deed to this land in exchange for killing the boy?
Okay, you hold the boy at sword point, and the beholder then turns one of its many stalks
How
towards you.
fucking dare you?
The beholder turns one eye stalk towards you. I will let you roll. If you sacrifice a boy, I will let you roll this with advantage.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Look at Val's face.
No!
Ah!
The boy.
I mean, I
fail?
killed the boy to no avail.
Boy uses royal guard.
Now,
No.
did you fail to murder the child, or did you fail to give
No.
him some
The
beholder?
basically, you're holding the child hostage, and then the beholder does not take your deal.
Oh man.
But you can choose here. Well, you've chosen basically to interact with the beholder. So the beholder is going to. I said you've made your roll. The beholder then bites you for 100 gold pieces. What would you like to push your roll at all? Though you can push the same roll.
my
You can push
credit
the
score.
same roll.
Yeah,
for
no,
50.
I'm gonna push the same roll and argue that I should be the leader of his cult in exchange
Okay.
for the boy's soul.
All right, he bites you, but you still try to haggle, or you try to throw. Actually, as he tries to bite you, you throw the boy in front of you with advantage. Beat a 16. No. You take another 100 gold. You have lost 250 gold pieces in this endeavor, and perhaps whatever alliance Val might have had with you.
Just a little bit of goodwill.
Unfortunately, this beholder is named Kendrick Lamar, not Draki, and not interested in the little boy.
Oof. Oof.
Oh my god.
Oof. In that case, it is now Val's turn. Val, you can run away with your boy, or you can continue and try to fight the beholder for Park Palace.
Well, can I try and convince the beholder by offering to fucking send a magic missile at that person who tried to kill the child and squandered the name of the beholder? Because that was really a dick move. And that's not how you start a cult. This is why cults have a bad name. And if you're going to have a cult leader, it should be me, not the person who's trying to kill a child and then say, like, grab all the fucking, the results of it. That's not how it works. I don't agree with it. So, hello, beholder. Again, really love the whole vibe. That person right there, that asshole, don't listen to him. I can tell you're not vibing with this. If you want, I can get rid of him with a magic missile in exchange for collaboration with you. I already have a tattoo.
18!
Oh.
You succeed. You beat a DC 16. The beholder then closes his center eye, and you must do what you have promised.
No peeking.
You cast magic missile upon the fighter.
Baron,
You
you
do.
have tried to murder my child. Prepare to die.
All right, you will roll a d4 -1, and that is how many missiles that automatically hit Baron. You roll 3 -1 is 2 missiles. 4. Unfortunately, it's for 2 hits, and 2 hits is $200. So Baron,
This has been the most expensive attempted child homicide in all of
Yes,
history.
it really has.
Yeah, do you want to like split 50-50?
yeah, you can get 50% of Park Palace with all the benefits, and you just have to pay half of Park Palace. That he is agreeable to that.
Well, you don't share it with Casey Anthony over there.
That works for me. I will share with the beholder.
All right, you for 175 gold pieces, you have half.
Consider
of Park
me
Palace.
an investor.
Even Stevens, pleasure doing
Wait, that
business
means I
with
don't.
you.
That means I don't get back the gold that I murdered from Baron. That's not the right.
You don't
words.
get
That's
no.
not how it's
You have done damage to him. You have not
Ah,
stolen his
damn
gold.
Yeah, that gold turned into
Alright.
blood.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is. I guess you have to move. That's about the only thing you can do.
Yeah. I ain't got no powers.
5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh, you land on Troll. Troll is not very happy, and Troll will want to fight to the death.
Hmm.
You must attack Troll. You must beat a 15. You do not
It
beat
didn't.
a 15.
It didn't happen.
You
This might
got
be it for me.
100 gold pieces. Would you like to push your roll? For 50 gold pieces.
Yeah.
Okay. You must beat a 15. You do
I did
beat
not
a
do
15.
that.
Take him out of 100. You take 250 gold pieces. Unfortunately, it is now Monopoly's turn. Monopoly will take their first turn. Oh, I rolled twice.
I was about to say, no, what?
I fat fingered it. Reroll. Oh, he got doubles.
I hope he goes to jail.
Well,
he rolls doubles over
he
and
then
over.
goes 6. So let's see here. He goes 1.
Oh.
Through the portal.
He's coming for us.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he lands.
No.
He lands on your space. He looks at you. As he storms over you, he looks down at you, and he looks over at the mayor that's cowering in the corner. And just with one big giant maw, he bites the mayor and eats him and buys Pacific Village.
I didn't know we could do that.
Yeah, I look down at the bear wife and I'm just like, this was an option the whole time.
Violence is always an option. All right. Well, that ends his turn.
Yeah, having the boss come out is fun.
Gets
Alright.
his special little NFT tokens.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It is now top of the round. It is Taryn's turn.
Okay.
You can take him. Go for it,
Can
man.
I? Yeah,
got
but
this.
can I?
Every hit, player against player, deducts 100 gold pieces.
You have no abilities and under 1,000 health. Go for it.
We are beelining it for that long rest is what we're doing.
Okay, you're just rolling.
Just like D&D players for real.
I've already rolled your roll, so I will ignore what I rolled. But I did roll doubles on him. But for now, we will ignore that. That is his grace period. So you rolled doubles, however. You rolled an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're at Boardwalk.
What terrible thing is going to spawn from that?
Oh, I know, right?
As you arrive at Boardwalk, you see what looks like to be a ghost town. Almost nothing is here. Yet, it's floating upon the mist, apparating between the wisps. You now see this beautiful, ghostly bride.
What?
She floats to you,
Okay.
this banshee, and she says, "Where is my husband?" As she floats to you. What do you do?
What is your husband's name?
Stop resolving my plot threads.
My husband, Horace. Horace from St. James. No? Yes, from St. James.
I feel like I'm in the wrong continuity here.
We died together before we were able to be wed, and now we shall live
Right,
on
so he's not your
separately in
husband.
death.
Have you tried looking in St. James? St. James Village?
No, you must bring him to me. Bring him to me, or I will get angry and scream.
Oh, I will go find him for you. In the meantime, is this place for sale?
No, where is my husband? You can
I
either
will go
attack her
look
or
for
find
him.
her husband for you.
I will go look for him for you. Just
Hmm.
yeah. If you see a dragon come by here, he's not fun. He will bite you first. So scream at him.
Do not speak his name, for it just brings terrible consequences of potential copyright.
I will keep that in mind. That sounds terrifying.
All right, you roll again.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're at Oriental Village. You pass long rest. You gain 200 gold pieces.
Unless you want to go through the portal.
Or you want to go through the portal.
Oh, we're gonna try to pop back at St. James, actually.
So you're gonna stay where you're at?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to clean up Skylar's mess here.
Okay.
I worked with the information that I had.
We're gonna untie this knot.
As you arrive at Oriental Village, you just see this cute little village as you climb the 1001 steps to the top of this tall, misty mountain. Standing beneath a pagoda is a very withered-looking old man who then crawls to you and says, I am old and withered. You must fight me to the death, for I wish to die honorably.
Say no more, fam.
I'm here for this, I guess. And I pull out Bear Wife.
As he pulls out his long katana, you then fight to the death. You must beat a DC of 10 with advantage.
I can do that.
It. You slay the old man honorably, and as he dies, with his last bating breath, he says, thank you. Would you please buy my village for 100 gold?
Yeah. Yes, that will be no problem. Just here, lay down and clean off the dagger and throw the gold into the pit or whatever we have here.
You now own Oriental Village.
That was a very productive last 5 minutes for me. All right.
All right, that ends your turn.
Oh wow! Hey, I didn't realize I was getting all this over here. Hey,
Baron.
I want to own the other. I want to own the other half of the land here.
But the beholder looks at each eye stalk and at each other, and he looks at you and he says, "But where do I get to own portion of it? If she owns half and you own half, what about me?"
I'll trade it in exchange for the boy.
That's my boy. I got him back.
You have already offered me the boy. The boy does not interest me.
Okay, well I'll just kill him. I'll attack the beholder.
Alrighty.
You already tried that.
You have
That's my boy.
Here at Park Place, it is still a DC 16, so we must roll it.
Okay,
Oh God.
let's do it.
Oof. Looks like to push your.
Nope.
If you make this,
Let's push
if
it,
you
yeah.
succeed, I vow to destroy you.
A 16!
oh!
You stab him finally right in the eye after a few trade-offs. He then basically he pops like a balloon and then you now own the other half of Park House.
Yes.
So basically, I will
Basically
just cut it in half, whatever earnings is made, or whoever lands here has to pay both of you half of it.
It's the leases and landlords timeshare expansion is what we're doing now. Yeah.
You killed the child.
No, the child is alive. The child is still alive. The child's still alive.
Oh, is the beholder that you killed?
I killed the beholder.
Beholder
I killed the
did-
Oh,
beholder for
thank
his.
Okay, I'm sorry. I misunderstood that. I was about to swear an oath of revenge against you. I'm terribly sorry.
The beholder exploded in front of you, and you were like, "My son!"
No, you're cool. You're cool. I'll give you $5. That's great.
Okay.
So yeah,
All right.
we now are
so
we now
worried.
are equal share owners. Of
That's
Park
great.
Palace.
That's awesome. I like that a lot better
Now
than
it's
your
a bloody
first
battle
one.
for that 51%.
Okay, so I guess I'm not murdering Baron.
I mean,
Um,
you can.
No, we're business partners.
if
No,
I
you
murdered him,
definitely
would it
should in
be
that case.
full
Yeah, I know,
owner
right?
of Park Palace? If I killed him, would I be full owner of Park Palace?
I mean, if he dropped the 0 HP, 0 gold pieces, technically you could. Yes, he'd have to sell his.
Nah, I'm not like that. It's him trying to kill the child earlier, bridge under over whatever. It's fine. I still haven't tried Fog Cloud, and I assume that we're going to get our stuff back when we pass over the long rest thing.
Maybe,
so
probably.
I think I'm gonna try Fog Cloud now.
Okay, you cast Fog Cloud. You can freely pass through it, but any players that try to pass through this space while the fog is active must roll to pass. Otherwise, they must.
I like that.
Otherwise, they must.
Wait a minute.
Oh, that
so
is
if
great for you, Baron.
That's
Because that
gridlocking
means anyone who
someone.
stops there is gonna give both of us money.
Yeah. So thank you for making our land a more valuable investment.
Does that include Baron? Does he have to roll to get past?
Yes, Baron would have to roll to leave the fog cloud at this point.
Awesome.
Space.
Also,
So
I
he'll give me
I think
some money.
it would be like a net.
I roll, yeah. All right, 4. 1, 2, 3. Would you like to go through your portal or not? Mediterranean village or
Okay, so
Atlantic village?
hypothetical question. I will have shown him the
I
world.
mean,
if
we
I
won't
went
know
back to
until
the
we
start
won't know
place.
until we won't know until you get there. But yeah.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll try it. I'll do this. I'll go to
Alright,
Atlantic
alright.
Village.
You go past go and you run through your portal back to Atlantic Village.
Does the boy know how to kill yet?
He is learning.
Someone kill. He has seen a fighter kill a beholder. He has gotten to shadow a cult leader and a bandit leader, and
A wizard.
he has witnessed infighting.
I think
know.
the boy should have a cantrip.
It is just a teeny tiny world to this boy, actually.
The boy almost died. I should warn you. The boy almost died, which is why I think maybe speed running through this traveling around the world thing was. I mean, you should know it's risky. He has seen plenty. Let's say that.
You arrive at Atlantic Village, and as you get there, the boy's father then comes rushes out and he goes, "Oh, you're back already? Oh, son, what was it like? What was the world like?" And he the boy kind of rubs his head. He's like, "It's a little smaller than I thought it was." But then he goes, "Thank you so much for showing my boy the world. Here, would you like to buy Atlantic Village for 260 gold pieces?"
Yeah, absolutely. If you give me a discount from saving him from a beholder, that's, great. But I'll just buy the
You
village.
saved him?
Yeah, I did. All
Wow.
on my own. Didn't get any help.
DC
From
What
anyone
are you
13.
whatsoever.
that you
DC
put him in front of a beholder?
DC 13. Roll with advantage since it actually happened.
That's a fixed point in time.
Yeah, right.
Wow! Tell you what, you could just have the village for free.
Wait. I think I just got what Taron was maybe worried about with the wizard earlier.
Thank you so much
Oh,
for
never
saving
mind.
my boy. You truly are a hero of the people.
You're so welcome.
Now Skylar's turn. You're
All right.
you're locked with a troll, but you can run away. What do you do?
Smell you later, idiot.
All right, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. However, you arrive at a fog cloud.
Ugh.
So it's either pay 100 gold pieces for a carousing tax, or stay and pay your 2 fellow players. You go past the fog cloud, easy enough, and for your reward, you get to pay 100 gold pieces for carousing.
Ain't that just the way? Just one space off from the consequences of my actions. You guys, there's like a wizardly real estate scheme back there where they trap you in a place so long you legally have to pay rent.
Dragon goes. He rolled a 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. However, he has to go past the fog cloud. He must roll against a DC 12. He fails.
Yes!
He is stuck here and must pay rent.
The dragon knows this one.
Give us money.
We're actually going to expedite this. I'm now going to be looking at the rent for as if everybody had one house on their own property.
I love this idea of a dragon that's still this powerful, but still respects the economic policies set in place.
Elias pulls out his pocketbook, starts.
Yeah, let me get my wallet.
And then Val, you gain 87 gold pieces. That ends his turn. Top of the round. Taron, what do you do?
I'm going to dash.
Okay.
Where are you?
Bottom left.
6.
I can stop anywhere I...
15, and you may stop anywhere you want.
I'm going to stop at Connecticut Village.
As you arrive to Connecticut Village, you see, set in the center of town, everybody seems to be purposely ignoring it. Similar to the magical weapon you found earlier, you see a large sword embedded into the stone. As you approach this sword, the sword reaches out to you telepathically.
Hey, buddy. You want to pull me out and go on some adventures?
Kind of.
Well, come on, just go ahead and grab me and give it a tug.
And you know you can always pull out.
So this thing is telepathically like communicating. Wait, is there anybody else around it, like looking at it, worshiping it, anything like that?
Nobody, everybody's ignoring it.
If I do this, if I pull you out, is there are you like the deed to this town?
Yeah, you could buy this place. Pull me out of the stone, I'll let you buy it.
Okay. Then sure.
Alrighty.
Does it just like rip out my sanity?
Just pull in with your strength. Ooh.
Push it. Oh wait, can you not push the checks like that?
No, you can't push. You can push any kind of
Oh
check.
yeah, let's push that.
Okay. 19.
Yes.
It was it was a push sword, not a pull sword. That was the problem.
Do I pull it? Is it just like a regular magic sword, or is it?
Another glowing sword is now in your hand.
Yes.
You are now dual wielding swords.
And I guess can I buy the property?
Absolutely.
Oh.
You may buy this property.
Then we're doing that. I am establishing my little kingdom over here.
It's now Baron's turn. Baron, you're in the fog.
Let's roll the dice.
Okay. First, you must
Also
roll
fight
to
the
get
dragon if you want, fighter.
Yeah.
You have to roll. No, you know what? Let's fight the dragon.
Okay.
I wanna
You're
fight
stuck.
him.
Well, you're stuck in the fog anyway, so turn
Yeah,
around.
yeah.
You turn around and smack the dragon. It's a roll v roll. That is his roll. This is your roll.
Yeah.
Smack it. You can push your roll again and still try to
Let's
smack
do
it.
it.
Keep hitting him.
Let's do it.
And this is you. 11 and a 17.
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. 200 for a
Think
50.
the dragon broke.
Not bad.
What a terrible landlord I am. Charge him rent and
Stay here.
Beat the
Nailed
hell
the
out
door
of him.
shut and just beat the shit out of him.
That's why everyone hates the first of the month.
Oh man.
I don't know. Would you take that exchange? You don't have to pay rent, but on the first of the month, someone just comes in and just beats the shit
Punches
out
you
of you.
straight in the nose.
You're allowed to defend yourself.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
I guess that ends your turn. Val's turn. Val, the fog cloud dissipates at the start of your next turn. So that now
And
Thank
then
God.
going to set up a fog cloud where I am, at Atlantic Village. Yeah, I'm gonna roll.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, everyone's going to troll today.
Can I magic missile it?
You certainly can. So you cast magic missile. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna roll d4. -1. Oh, 3! You kill it.
Ooh.
You deal 3 hearts of damage and you kill it.
Yes.
Troll is dead.
Rich get richer.
You now can buy. The villagers come out and celebrate and say, "Hey, can you please buy us for 300 gold pieces?"
I will happily buy you.
Thank you. We love you for buying us.
The property, right?
Is this serfdom or chattel slavery? when we're
Welcome to
buying
the
people
bandit
here? Like,
cult of the beholder. No, he's dead. The bandit cult of me.
Of the cool tattoo.
Of the cool tattoo. Of the young child who has seen the world.
Okay.
Of the lobbying against rent control.
It is now Skylar's.
I'm gonna roll the bones.
4. Are you going through portal at all?
I'm good.
Okay, 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You get a treasure. And you get 200 gold pieces. And all your abilities reset.
Ooh.
Today was a good day. Everything's always working out for me.
Uh-oh. As you arrive and you find this, you suddenly see a person running to you frantically. Looks like it'll be a little squire. He goes, runs up to you and says, "My lord, a message from the king!" And he hands you this little piece of parchment. And as you unfold it, you see that the king has requested you to pay something called taxes. You must pay $40 for each property you own.
Is there a... I'm work for like a nonprofit. Is there a religious exemption?
Unfortunately, in this particular circumstance, there is not.
I argue with the squire about what treasure means.
Okay, that ends your turn.
Could I cast Cure Wounds on myself before the turn ends?
You certainly can. You gain $100.
Okay. All right. Feels better. That's called deductions.
Dragon goes. He wants to get out of here. Actually, he's getting really upset after what you've done to him, Baron. He is going to use his ability, Fly, which allows him to teleport directly to a space he owns. And as he lands on Pacific Village, he decides to invest.
I'm
This
so
one's
mad.
better.
I'm going to develop luxury housing.
You ever been so mad you build a house?
That's what the pioneers did.
That's true.
And he will now use his second ability, Breath Attack.
Oh no.
He will roll a d6, and that many spaces ahead of him,
Yeah.
he will attack and hit any player that is that many spaces away. Oof!
Whoa!
He breath attacks you, Miss Val, and unfortunately, you must roll to save for half damage. You must beat a 12.
Okay.
You do not
Oh
beat a
no.
12.
Oh no.
You take. And that's when the game crashed. But if you want to see a part 2, be sure to subscribe and let me know what games would you want to see in the next D&D But Actually in the comments below.